Mental, physical, and sexual abuse is nothing to smile about. It's nothing to snicker about. It's nothing to laugh about, and it's nothing to take lightly. I say that, and my first few words about that are because I was all three: physically, mentally, and sexually abused, both growing up and as a teenager and a young adult. And although my parents were together until I was probably in the 6th or 7th grade when they got divorced, I really couldn't tell my family. And when I finally did and was able to tell my family, they did nothing to protect me. They didn't go after this family member that, when I was a child, molested me. And I think that's why, in a way, I'm overweight. Because to me, and I know a lot of people that are like this, and if you look around, you probably know someone like this too, but to me, if you're overweight, you're not going to be looked upon as a sexual target kind of thing. Although I'm sure that there's people who are overweight who get raped, and this in no way negates what they've been through, but I'm just saying in my situation, this is what I went through. And this has been bothering me because I have 3 kids, as you know, and my middle child is a girl. She'll be 22 this month, and when I was older and I was pregnant with my 3rd and last child, I was physically and mentally abused by my son's father, and he told me the only way that I was going to leave him would be in a body bag. He was very, very physically abusive to me and very mentally abusive towards me also. And she does not understand why I allowed her paternal grandparents to adopt her. I wanted to shield her from all of that. I didn't want her to go through what I have been going through at the time. And to make a really long story short, I was not in her life as much as I would like to be until I was able to leave him. I mean, he was very controlling too. I wasn't able to get a job because he would not allow it. I had family members that lived around me, but they didn't want any part of trying to get me away from this guy. It's like, I don't know what their thinking was. If the roles were turned and they were the ones being abused, you damn well better believe that if I had an efficiency apartment, their butts would be staying with me. And so I had been left out of 2 life events that my daughter went through, and that was her high school graduation, and this past Saturday, the day before Mother's Day, she graduated from college, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry. She's going to become a doctor of physical therapy. Yeah, I said it right. And so, although I'm very proud of her, I'm very, very sad that she did not invite me. And the whole part is, the reason she didn't invite me is because she doesn't think that I'm important to her. I mean, I know. She's told my husband, quote, I know what side of the bread I know what side of the bread my bread is buttered on. Pretty much something like that anyway, unquote. And I know what that means. It means she knows where her finances are coming from, and she knows who's more important, and that's who was there at the graduation with her this past Saturday, which is shitty to me because I tried to be in her life as much as I could, and I couldn't because of the abusive situation that I was in. There was just no way. So, I don't want to make this into a huge long thing. I just want to say that if you are in an abusive relationship, get out. Go to a women's shelter. And if you're a man and you're being abused, go to a men's shelter. Don't be so prideful that you won't stoop low enough to seek somewhere to stay that's a shelter. Go there until you can get on your feet. Get out of that relationship. What are you getting out of the relationship? You're getting nothing out of the relationship. Now this comes along, and the reason I'm saying this and making this vlog is because I have a niece by marriage who wants to, she's been married to this guy for I don't know how many years. She's got a little girl with him who's like 7, 8, 9 years old, something like that. And her mom, my sister-in-law, my husband's brother's wife, is telling her own daughter, you know, if you leave him, you're going to have your daughter taken away. Well, no, she's not. She's not done anything wrong. She's in an abusive relationship. The guy's a drunk. You know, he holds down their daughter while he drinks. Just holds her down, just to antagonize her. What the hell? If I was her mom, she'd be coming to stay with me, no questions. My niece has wanted to leave her husband for a while, and every time her mom has the same thing to say. You're going to lose your daughter. What the hell kind of mom is that? You know, she doesn't do anything wrong. It pisses me off. If you have a family member that's telling you they're getting the hell beat out of them, or they have an abusive or an alcoholic spouse, don't ignore them. What is your problem? Don't ignore them. You know, don't turn a blind eye, because what happens if that's you in that situation and you need a place to stay, you need to get away, but you can't? You know, don't do that. It's not nice. Help them any way you can. They may not want financial help from you. They just may want a place just to stay while they can figure out what they need to do to be out on their own again and away from this psycho. Okay, I'm off my soapbox. I feel a little bit better venting to you. I hope you have a great day. I'm so sorry this was kind of a downer, but it's just something that I feel strongly and very passionately about. I do not take abuse lightly because I have been abused. Thank God I have a really good relationship with my husband now. We will be married 8 years this December, and he's a godsend. I love him so much. I do. We get on each other's nerves every once in a while, but I love him, and he would do anything for me. So, just, if you're in the situation, like I said, if you know someone's in a situation like that, help them or get help. Don't think that your options are, like, you have no options, because you do have options. And it all starts with a phone call, whether it be to the police, to a friend or family member, or to the local shelter. It all starts with one phone call. Take care. I love you all. And until next time, peace.